Hello, everybody. I think that's something that needs to come to this game. I know from my personal experience at least, in World of Warcraft, when they introduced flying mounts, oh my god, that was like so awesome. Like, and I couldn't wait to do a lot of the things too, because there were so many different mounts that you could get for different character types. So like you could go and run a dungeon, and you could just keep going and going into that dungeon to try to get the piece. Because I mean, they did make them rare and hard to get, but every now and then you'd find like a gem. Like it would be fucking amazing. Like there's this one dungeon that they came out with in Wrath of the Lich King, and all the dungeon, like the only reason people ever ran this dungeon was because there was this really awesome dragon mount that you could get. And I remember I must have ran that dungeon for like a week straight, and we finally got I finally got it, and like it was just so awesome. It was kind of cool. You didn't realize how hard you worked, and like when you finally got that piece, it was just like the payoff was totally worth it. But in my case, I want to say it was the blue. It was a blue dragon, like a blue, like it looked like it was made out of ice. It was awesome. And then on WoW, I was before I stopped playing, I was a level 85 undead priest for the Horde. Uh, and as a priest, I decided for my crafting, I was going to take up. Uh, I was going to take up tailoring.
Which one could he possibly be? You there. You're new to Elenthiel, aren't you? You certainly look like an outsider. I regret the necessity, but I must beg your aid. My
I'm gonna
brother
do something. Hold on. Oh look, there's Razumdar. Before I talk to him... Oh, it's not there. Where is it? Social. Aha. Voice chat. Leave the main channel because I don't want to hear everybody else. I'm gonna also leave that channel. Yeah, that way nobody has to hear me talking to myself. Okay. Alright. So back to what I was saying.
You there? You're new to
I specifically remember
you certainly look
taking
like an outsider. I regret the necessity, but I
tailoring.
must beg your aid. My
And
brother
when
is
I
about to make a terrible
finally
mistake
leveled
and join
that
an
up enough,
horrible organization.
I leveled it up enough to finally be able to make a flying carpet mount. And what I didn't realize was running those dungeons, I ended up getting an epic recipe for crafting, or for tailoring, I guess you should say, for tailoring a flying carpet mount. And oh man, dude, like I ended up with like 3 different ones that I could actually create. But it was so cool. Like my favorite one was, and I don't think it was the same dungeon that I got my dragon, but I got one, and it was, what was it? I wish I could remember the name of it, but it was an awesome one. I was just sitting there, like people were actually paying me gold to build, to try to uh, make the mount for them, but I don't think I was able to actually do that, if I remember correctly.
Worse, an acting troupe. The House of Reveries may be famous across Somerset, but my brother is one of the most gifted academics of our generation. For him to waste his talents performing for rich nobles is just irresponsible. I fear he's already
Guess I should
signed
pay
up,
attention.
and that's why I require you as an ally. I'll need you to infiltrate the acting troupe. Laredale, my brother, knows my face, but he does not know yours. You must find him for me so I can talk him out of this. Auriel himself would smile on your kindness. Now, we haven't a moment to waste. The House of Reveries is hosting auditions this very moment. You must present yourself to Alchemy, the audition master, and impress her with your performance.
I have to audition?
Well, they don't take just anyone. Only the most talented performers even get an audition, but don't worry. I've already devised a solution. I've enchanted a set of knives that will allow you to juggle with perfect rhythm. They would impress anyone. Oh, it's quite simple, really. Toss one in the air and relax your mind. Your hands will do the rest. I've used them a number of times and never cut myself, and I'm about as coordinated as a drunken mud crab. I'm certain you'll impress a sponsor. Laredale and I have studied magic all of our lives, and have found few who match our skills. I knew it only a matter of time before a great opportunity came along, but even I was shocked when we were invited to join the Sapiarchs. Yes, a rather rare and momentous occasion. You're currently looking at the new assistant to the Sapiarch of Artifice. Not a position to be taken lightly. But how does Laredale react to such incredible news? He runs away to join the theater. I have no idea. He just left a letter saying not to look for him. I suspect it's just nerves. I can't imagine leaving my brother behind to rot here in Herrenthal. I need to find him and help him see reason. At first I tried to search for him myself, but Laredale is an even more powerful mage than I. He was able to obstruct any spell I cast to find him. I was able to track him here using more mundane means, but it set me back a month. Honestly, I couldn't tell you what is going through his head right now. For him to even consider wasting his talent on entertaining nobles with parlor tricks, why, it's simply unthinkable. What, and let this madness continue? No. Laredale is both a mage and researcher of extraordinary talents. He would be of great benefit to Somerset, perhaps even all of Tamriel. I just need to speak with him and I'm sure I'll convince him to leave.
I'll be right back.